Good evening, everyone. I'm Mark Cohn from the DMLC Racing Channel, here to introduce you to spotlights. Now, what exactly are spotlights? They are a system of lights, as you can see here, that are connected to this USB controller box to your computer. They serve as a visual spotter system, hence the name spotlights. What they do differently versus a verbal spotter is they can tell you the exact moment to the T when you are inside, outside of another car on the track, inside 3 wide, outside 3 wide, or just in the middle, or when the track is green, yellow flags, or when you have a blue flag. It is pretty dang amazing because it's the exact moment. A verbal spotter can only get to a certain degree, but with the spotlight system, you'll know exactly and never have a question if you're clear or not, which can be the difference between winning and losing races, as well as crashing versus being able to make a clean pass. So let's check it out. Now, if you are looking to purchase spotlights, go to MidwestSim.com. And you can find it under Sim Racing Accessories. And down here, you will see they have the Spotlights VS. Now, there's the option of VR, which virtual reality. Scott has this crazy system where I think they might have a photo of it. Yeah, right here. You can see it actually goes inside of the headset. It has light indicators that work very well. I know at least 1 or 2 friends that have been using that for a good bit. Or the standard lights, as you can see here, that go on your monitor. The VR option is $45. The standard option, which, you know, for modders, is $50. And from my experience, I can tell you the customer service is great. He now actually includes the USB mini cable, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you want to download it, go to Software Download, and then under Release, you can see there's a Previous or Spotlights V1.12. Select the newest one, and VR, non-VR. For me, it's non-VR, obviously, so I'm going to go to 1.12. And from here, you could download these individually, but I think it would be best if you just click here, because it's Google, and just download them all together. Now, since I've already done that, let me show you how to properly install it. Okay, now that we have Spotlights downloaded and extracted, let me show you how to use it. Click on the folder. I have mine on the desktop, obviously. There's a good README that you might want to check out, although I'm going to show you some of the stuff in it right now. Click on iRacingSpotlights.exe, and then click the correct COM port. Now after that, you want to hit the Start Serial port. Bam, there it goes. And you can click the Settings Test just to make sure you have everything set right. Now the brightness control, what I like to do, let me get the flag test done first. So you can see no flag so far. There you can see the yellow flag, green, and blue. Now those are very useful. The yellow and blue obviously you'll use in a race situation, green as well, and color selection. There's a few different options. Let me get the light test on. You see that's the red one right now, and then the colors that are red, green, and blue. Very cool. Now let me get both lights just so you can see the brightness levels. I personally prefer blue, so I'm going to set to that now. Now the brightness, this is the lowest setting, and this is the highest setting. That'll wake you up in the morning. I like to have mine right here, just past the halfway point, and there we go. Once you are done testing your spotlights and you have the brightness and color selection to the proper levels, make sure to turn off the light test, otherwise the spotlights will stay hanging in that mode. And turn off the settings/test, because otherwise if those two things are still on, the spotlights will kind of be stuck and they won't connect with iRacing's API. Once you have that all done, the spotlights are in, and you can start iRacing. It will immediately be recognized. Okay, now we're actually in the Dallara IR18, and we're gonna actually do a bit of a special segment for you. This way you can actually see what these spotlights can do, especially in conditions like these. So here we go. Alright guys, let's go full speed, just, you know, let's go. Go, go, go. I'm gonna work on a pass with Scott here. Thank you to Scott and Tyler for coming in.
Outside,
As you can see, we got a red light there indicating that I'm inside of him. And when it's clear. Now the spotter can only do verbal commands so much. And the difference between that and these spotlights is just the light actually indicates when you're inside. Like right now, you know, that first second I wouldn't know that I'm inside of him. Now I know. And watch this for a second. Okay guys, split me 3 wide here. I'm slowing a bit.
34.06 inside. In and out.
As you can see, 3 wide now. It's telling when.
There. Clear inside, 2 wide.
And now you see I'm out.
Clear, clear, clear.
You can't get that so easily with a verbal spotter. Just that exact moment when you're inside or outside of someone and when you're clear. With a verbal spotter, it's just so tight. These lights, you'd know exactly when that's going to happen. So, especially in a case like this with an IndyCar when you're going so fast, it's just so important.
2 wide.
Okay, now we're actually in the good old NASCAR K&N car, and we're going to give a quick demonstration of the yellow flag function because I can't tell you how useful it is. It's so, like right now, you see? I wouldn't have known if there was a car wrecked except maybe my relative, and it just showed it. It's just so useful when you're trying to avoid any incidents that happen, and believe me, that can be the difference between getting involved in something and knowing that something is there, other than the relative, which you obviously can't always look at because it isn't necessarily in your peripheral. So, just thought I'd give you a quick show there of that and demonstration, and hope you all enjoyed it. Now, I hope this tutorial has been helpful in explaining what exactly are spotlights, how to use them, and why they can be useful. Would I recommend them? Well, for me personally, I can't say enough about them. Ever since I've started using them, they've been amazing. Literally, it has been the difference between avoiding wrecks, kind of, you know, just determining when you're clear and when you're not clear, which in an IndyCar, when you're going close to 220, 230 miles an hour is really important. And I don't know what I'd do without them. I would actually compare it to the open sim wheel and just how much of a difference it's made in my online racing. Anyways, that should do it. I sincerely hope that you have enjoyed this video. Have a very good rest of your evening now.